But I believe in coloring the world, gotta holler to be heard in time. We can fight back, ready to go right by. To the sky, to the moon, making my skyline brand new. You, you get my heart in trouble.
Hi, hey and hello everyone. It is June 6th, 2024 and I'm off back to Orlando. This time I'm going with my partner who is currently back in the car, so you will meet him a little bit later. But we are off for only a week. We were originally booked for a week in Greece, but with the opportunity of the Orlando Informal weekend on the 7th and 8th, we thought, well, I thought I couldn't sit by the beach for a week if I could be there. So we're going there and it's going to be a bit different vibe, a bit more of a chilled week, a couple of Disney days, a couple of Universal days, but not overly doing it. Ben has never been before, so I'm excited to show him all about it. I will bring you along also. We're doing lots of new things today. We're flying from Birmingham Airport, which I've never done, flying TUI long haul, which I've never done, got fast track security booked, and we have the #1 club lounge booked. We are hiring a car at the other end, so we'll show you that as well. We have made it through security. I didn't even get a chance to film anything about the express lane. I'm really sorry. We literally came in, checked our bags, popped them on the thing. There was no queue for that. They just wanted to check that we had our ESTAs and everything, and then we literally flew past the queue because we had the express lane checkout in the lift, and then walked past everybody literally straight to the security area. They have got the new scanners, but they haven't quite lifted the 100ml rule yet, so the water bottle Ben was carrying did get flagged, so he then had to have that checked, which took a little bit longer, but it's fine. We've still got 3 hours till the flight. We did leave it a bit earlier because there was traffic on the way, so I'm glad we did, otherwise I would have been a bit stressed. Ben is behind me somewhere. He's just behind this sign here. Trying on sunglasses because he doesn't have any and mine are prescriptions, so they're a bit different and I can't really just wear anyone's. So he's going to have a look for those. We do get 10% off here with the fast track security, so that's a bonus. Then we need to try and find some flip-flops from him somewhere, and then we'll make our way to the lounge. We're in the club room lounge, so I'll show you a bit of that, but we're off to a smashing start so far, guys. It is 8 o'clock, so just shy of 3 hours to go until the flight.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. We have found the golden shoes. We were looking at women's for a solid while, but we fixed it and we found the men's ones, so job done. Let's go. Okay, flippy floppy sorted. Final stop before we head to the lounge is going to be the bookshop. I completely forgot to bring a book. Sometimes I like to bring a book on a flight, so we're going to have a quick check, see if they've got any good ones. Nothing is really jumping out at me today. Last time I came there was all cute Christmas comedies and romances. I was a big fan, but not hugely jumping out at me today. So I did pick up a Myrtle to do, but it was like, oh, lounges over there. It was £15. I was like, no, as Adam Hatton would say. I see the price, I put it back. That's like a whole Mickey pretzel and a Dole Whip, that. Can't be spending that on a Myrtle. No. Okay, we're off to find the lounges now. I think I spy it on the sign up here. Aha! Oh, they have a sunflower room. That's cool. Sky Zone is the children's playground they've got. Very impressed. Let's try and find the lounges. I think we are in this way. We nearly walked into the number 1 lounge. We just recently went to Norway and we managed to find ourselves in the wrong lounge for that too, so we are definitely Club Zone. There's Sky Zone. See on the line it says Sky Zone has a big playground, but that is not what I'd call a playground. To spy some planes. TUI specifically. Wonder if we can see our Dreamliner, who we're flying on today. We'll go and have a look, but we'll see if we can find the lounge first, and then I will show you what's in there. Found them?
Yeah, little breakfast bar just around the corner.
Oh, lovely. I know you can hardly see it, but is that dot right there? Coming in from Cancun. G2EL.
Have the really curvy wings on those.
Yeah, great, aren't they? Oh, great timing. In she comes. We're not going to see her land. She's very high. Down you go.
Oh, you're going to get the touchdown.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's the
No. We were at Hungry Sausages, I'm afraid. We didn't show you what we had for breakfast. I had poached eggs and avocado on ciabatta, and Ben had a brunch roll, which was basically like sausages, bacon, and a tomato relish, I think, in a ciabatta roll, which was really tasty. I was actually really impressed. They've got Heineken 0%. I'll be flying on the other end, and I know that's about 10 hours from now. I had a little mimosa, that'll do me, so I'm just going to have a 0% just before we get on the plane. Gate will be advised in about 5 minutes. It's actually really useful because we've got planes behind us, which we have drawn the blind because it's very sunny, but we've actually got our departure board directly in front of us in this club room, so it does say gate in about 10 minutes. We're due to take off at just after an hour from now, so all is going smoothly at the moment. As you saw, we did see our particular plane come into land, which was really good timing. I just happened to open flight radar and there it is. So yeah, Ben's got a little bit of a cough, so he's just gone to sort himself out. We're really excited, looking forward to it now. Going to enjoy my 0% beer, and then I think we'll head on over. I mean, we've literally watched it come in on flight radar, and it's parked directly opposite us. It's not behind us, unfortunately, so we can't see it, but it is directly opposite us. So we're going to go and have a look at it and get ready to go in just a little bit. So we've literally just come out of the club room lounge, which is just at the other end of this corridor. Super short walk. We are just coming into gate 46 now, so we'll need boarding cards and all that jazz now. So it was literally like a 2-minute, not even a 2-minute walk. Like, I can't stress how close it was. So we just waited, just finished that nice 0% beer and grabbed our stuff, and we're here now. Don't know if you can see. Plane is just here, but it's a bit backwashed, so you can't really see it. But I'm gonna go in there, get settled. We're in seats 21A and B, so quite close to the front. Not that Melbourne's known for its immigration, but it will help at the other end. So.
Are they falling out?
So we appear to be about 15 to 20 minutes delayed at the moment, which to be honest is pretty average, but they've been playing throw the blankets down the stairs, as you can see, and they had someone on top of the wing, and I have no idea what he was doing, so if anybody knows, pop it in the comments for me, because I'm none the wiser. But we have just been stood here staring. I think we're getting ready to board now. Tugs attached. so that's positive. Saw all the crew get on, the cleaners are off, so they should be just doing final checks. There's the guy just finishing on the wing there in that blue thing. He was all tied into it, but he seems to be coming off, so it looks all good. Let's get going. Let's go to Florida. You guys, it's so quiet on this plane. There's so many rows free. We've got the whole row to ourselves, and then like just so much free seating. But what makes me laugh, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but I'm going to try and show you around. How much duct tape do you reckon you could get on a wing before it becomes a problem? I mean, I'm not bothered, but it just made me giggle. There's about 195 passengers on here. This takes like 300 and something, so a lot of empty seats, which is nice. We've had our meal now, not gonna lie. I ordered a veggie meal. I eat mostly veggie, but sometimes not. And it wasn't very nice, so I didn't have that. It's like a vegetable lentil bake type thing, so I left that, but I did eat like the cheese and the bread roll and stuff. But we actually bought some wraps with leftovers in that we had for dinner last night, so I had one of those. Ben did have the chicken and black bean, but he said it wasn't the best, so we still got little snacks for the rest of it. Just had a little walk around now. We're about 3 hours in. We both watched Despicable Me on brand for the Minion Mayhem Villain Blast thingy that I haven't done in Universal yet, so we thought we'd watch that, which is quite cute. Both kept sort of falling asleep though, so now that we've eaten, we'll probably have a bit of a nap. But seats are comfy, flight's lovely, cabin crew are all really nice, can't do enough for you, so it's going well so far, guys. I'm enjoying it. We'll see you back probably when we get afternoon tea or whatever it is that comes next. I think they said there was a break in cabin service, and then a bit towards the looking a little bit worse for wear now, guys. Had a couple of naps. They haven't been very substantial naps, just little blips, but managed to get Ben to just have a little nap. He's just having a bit of a low, so he's having some sweeties to get his sugar back up. We've got just shy of 2 hours left now. It's starting to be a little bit long now. It was 8 hours and 25 minutes, I can't remember if I said that. So pretty decent time actually. When we came in November it was like 9.5, so just shaved an hour off that. We are currently just over New York, so just a little bit further to go, and then we'll get there, sort the hire car and everything. We've played an escape room since I last saw you. I'm a big fan of the Unlock board games. We played the Game Adventures one, the Ticket to Ride level. I've actually done the middle one with my brother a previous time, and we've bought the pandemic version to play if we need to on a night or on a call or something. So we got that too, so that was fun. It took about an hour, so that was, a chunk of time. I think they're due to be bringing around their afternoon tea in about half an hour. That's the usual scope and jam, I think, but I will let you know if otherwise. We're just going to start watching the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. We watched part 1 last night. We have watched them all in the lead up to this because a lot of the first 2 days we spent in Whiskey World. So we just wanted to gear ourselves back up. We both love it. So we've got that to do. We definitely won't be able to watch the whole thing now. We've left it a bit late, but we're a bit tired to watch it earlier. So even just the first sort of 45 minutes with Regots and the dragon and everything gives us a perfect sort of lay of the land ready for a couple of rides in the land. So we're going to do that next. But it's been okay. Ben's coughing a bit of dryness, not really helping, but other than that, we're all good. Hot now for hair down, but bye Blaine. Let's go. Apparently we pick up our baggage first before we go to immigration, so let's do that. This airport is like a shrine to TUI, it's quite funny. Or is that a 7 Seas logo? We have made it to the car. A little bit of a wait. Everybody seems to be going straight to Alamo, but we're in there now. Very straightforward. You do pick up your bags before you go through immigration. That's all done very smoothly, quickly. Then we popped into the welcome centre. There's TUI everywhere, and we just let them know that we're not going on their transfer because it was booked as a package holiday. Picked up our car. We're just going to drive now so we're staying at Universal's Endless Summer Resort Dockside, so we're going to drive there, dump our stuff, freshen up a little bit, pop to Walmart and get some stuff, and then we'll see where the evening takes us. Did have Longhorn Steakhouse planned for tonight, but that'll depend on whether Ben is feeling up for it or not, and or hungry enough to eat a steak, because that will be the whole reason we go. So we might change that to a different day. We might not. We'll see how we go. We did manage a little bit of sleep, but we were getting a bit tired towards the end of the journey, so hopefully we can make it to stay up quite late, as late as possible, but we'll see how it goes. So for now, gonna get used to driving in America again. We have arrived. Just parked in at the check-in bit for a sec. So it looks like that's where the buses will pick us up to go into City Walk. We're just going to go and check in, move the car to where it needs to go. Actually, we're going to go head out to Walmart straight away, so we'll get going on that, I think. Here we go. Oh, that's quite a queue for the check-in. We have arrived at rush hour. Wow. So I believe food is like down there if we want to eat anything here. They've got Starbucks and the store. We've just come in and we've actually been upgraded to a pool view. So there's actually 2 pools to this resort, which I didn't realise, and now the TV is on really loudly, so I'm gonna have to speak really loud. But there is one here and there is one on the other side of the tower block also. As you can see, it's a little bit stormy. It was beautifully sunny, now it's a bit stormy, so we're just waiting for that to blow over. But we're gonna go to Walmart now anyway, so they cleared everybody out the pool, which is why it's absolutely abandoned. The room is lovely. 2 big beddies. Nice big shower. Lovely. Suits us perfectly. Bits and bobs in a safe. Lovely. Not going to do any more because you've all seen 1,000 million rooms. But yeah, looks nice. We have arrived in Walmart after the absolute downpour that was thunder and rain. He probably would have seen a bit because Ben was filming, but my goodness me. That was wet. That was a very wet experience. So we're just going to have a little look around, find some snackies, show you what we get as we go forwards. We've got some mainly drink, to be honest, drink and snacks. Just gonna have a look, probably grab some fruit and something to eat tonight, and then head back because we're both quite tired. Don't want any sweetie stuff, do we? Oh, we got Star Wars goldfish by there. Finally in bed. That was a day. We have made it to just shy of 10 p.m. and we will be going to sleep now, hence the look. We had a shower, we've had a bit to eat that we got from Walmart, just a salad. We've had our fridge replaced because that wasn't cold and Ben needs to keep his insulin in there in this weather, so that was replaced. To be fair, they did that super quickly, but the check-in queue earlier, how long did it take in the end? 45 minutes?
45 to an hour.
45 to an hour, just stood in the queue waiting to check in, and I went back down then when we got back from Walmart to see if they could either cool down the fridge or whatever, because it's set at like a cooler temperature, not a fridge, and the queue was just as long, and I was like, I'm really sorry guys, but I'm not waiting in that. So I just popped to the same guy that checked us in, and he remembered us because obviously we're British, we stick out like a sore thumb. So he sent an engineer up, he had a look at it, he actually said, oh, my mum's got type 1 diabetes, I know it needs to be kept cool, I'll change the fridge for you. And he literally did that in about 5 minutes, and he came, so, which was really great actually. We've just finished off Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. We were so close to finish it on the plane, but we both fell asleep, so we've just finished it now, so we're all ready to go for tomorrow. We're probably just going to have an easy morning, and then I will take you along with us as we go to the first night of the Orlando Informer event at Universal. We've got 2 nights there, so we don't have to run around quite like headless chickens. But it's been a great travel day. Ben's not very well, bless him, so that's extra stress. And it's rather warm, so it's been an experience, but we made it. So we're gonna have a nice sleep and get ready for a fun week ahead. Thanks for following along on Travel Day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hi, hey, and hello everybody. Welcome to day 2. The view outside of our room looked a lot nicer this morning, slightly less thunderstorming. Lovely pool. There's actually 2 pools here, like I said yesterday, so we're going to go and find the other one. There is a beautiful lake by there, but it's a little bit washed out, so you can't hugely see it. I slept like a log. How did you sleep?
On and off.
On and off. Yeah, still got a bit of a cough, so on and off for Ben, but slept until about 5 a.m. and then dozed until about 7, so I think we're working on about 8. My watch didn't charge overnight, which is annoying, so just giving that a burst. We're going to go and have a little wander around the hotel just to see what's what. We're basically going to be chilling by the pool, I think, until about 1, 2-ish today, and then we're going to head over to City Walk and register for the Orlando Informer event. I'll take you along, show you how to do that, just the same as the November one, but we've actually got the tickets on our phone this time. We'll probably have some munchies in City Walk for lunch or something maybe, and then we'll head in and get going on some rides and some fun from about 5 o'clock. So this is tower number 2. We're not actually staying in this one, but this is the second pool with the beach bar, the wave makers. I believe that this one is a 0 entry pool. I think by here you can't really see it because we can't get in yet because it's not 9 o'clock, so it's not open. It is like a sandy entry, but it seems to say 3 feet around it all, so we're not 100% sure if it's just a shallow pool compared to the other one. We haven't looked very closely at the other one either, but yeah, it's got a lovely sandy bit just by here, or the non-sandy if you don't want to get sandy. The wave makers is there, the beach bar. Looks like you need your room key to get in here. You can bring in food, which is quite good. Open 9 till 11. It's open till 11, babe. That's pretty good. It appears there's an arcade by there also. I see lots of flashing lights. We're just having a little wander around. Beautiful blue skies. Such a lovely morning. Bring you into Pier 8. So we're set up for breakfast now. I thought it was really good. They've got a whole gluten-free selection, which was great. Some things in the fridges. So we've got things like chicken and waffles, biscuits and gravy, quesadillas. Not sure I've ever had a quesadilla before for breakfast. All American breakfast, pancakes, French toast, bagels, and then fruit and yogurt cups and things. Charcuterie board. I do love me some bagels. They have an everything bagel, which I am a little bit in love with. Assorted breads, croissants, doughs, pastries. Some nice fresh fruit. And some yogurts, parfait, and some water. We've gone for yogurt parfait and a cinnamon bun to share, some syrup for our yogurt. I think this came to $16. I wasn't actually paying attention, but yeah, just a little yogurt because we're going to have unlimited food tonight, so we're going for this. Yum. We have spent the morning at the pool. It was lovely and relaxing. We had a lovely little margarita from the beach bar. I was quite impressed actually. $13 margarita. They were big, really nice, quite impressed. They weren't hugely expensive. It did start getting a little bit busier, but the sun was lovely. There's a couple of clouds in and out, which was really nice. We've come back to the room, had a nice shower, just chilled out for a little bit. So we're going to head to City Walk now. It is just gone 2 o'clock, so we're gonna probably grab some Panda Express or something to share for lunch, and then head on to the Orlando Informer point to check in, get our wristbands, and I believe they've got some snacks and stuff there, which is new for this event too. So we're gonna see what's there, and then we'll probably get some frozen yogurt or something, have a look in the shops and stuff just before we can get into the park at 5, and then I think we'll play the game of go for the least wait times for the first 2 hours, and then see where the night takes us. But I'll take you with us as much as I can. It's a bit clumsy with the bigger camera. I've got a smaller bag. I've got my Universal Harry Potter one, so it doesn't fit a huge amount in, so probably won't be vlogging as much, but we are also doing it tomorrow, so there could be more potential for you there. It just fell on the floor. So yeah, we're gonna go now, make our way down to the front to the lobby where the buses will pick us up and take us to City Walk. Okay, just heading in to check in for Orlando Informer. These are the dates remaining for the rest of this year. They take us to a little backstage part of just next to Rip Ride Rocket, as you can see. We go in, we've got our QR code, so we just scan those. I believe this year, like I said earlier, they've got some sort of snacks or something. As you just saw, we did have some Panda Express, so we're not hugely hungry, but we did that because we weren't really sure what they would be. In through here, you can see Hulk and Dr. Doomfall in the background. Port Ben, bless him, has not done a huge number of roller coasters, so I think we're going to either terrify him to his very core or he'll be loving life. Did find him a nice hat, love it. Bucket hat for Jurassic Park. And check it. Is a little bit nuts. We're checked in, we have wristbands. I am very sorry I didn't get to show you much more of what happened after then because everything happened very quickly and I didn't have the camera out and it was too much of a kerfuffle to get it. So we checked in. All they needed was ID and the QR code that you get sent. She told us a little bit of information and then we queued for some nice water on the way out. It was like cucumber water, it was actually really nice. And then new this year, that snacks bit I was telling you about. It's like a sound stage just fully set up. It's got a band, it's got different food stations, it's got a nacho station, mac and cheese station. It had a lady that was giving out pretzels. That's the only thing that we picked up because we just had Panda Express, so we'll come back better prepared tomorrow. A bar, they were doing non-alcoholic like punch for free, which is actually really nice, really cold and delicious. So we're literally just sat now just outside of Rip Ride Rocket. Everybody's coming in and out and just stopped to have a little drink. It's a little bit shaded here, it's not hugely shaded, but we're going to go and get some frozen yogurt now. It is 20 to 4, so about an hour by the time we get there and stuff, so gonna chill and then we'll go and chill by the entrance because I remember last time we got let in just before 5, so I think we'll go and enjoy the afternoon. I Spy DreamWorks. Okay, so DreamWorks Land is in technical rehearsal at the moment. So things are open. I don't think everything is quite acting as it should be. Some things might not be on. But we thought we'd come and have a quick look. This looks like where you can meet Shrek and Donkey. Apparently Donkey's only the one out at the moment. I have also seen Princess Fiona here. A little bit to walk through there if you're hot. This looks like the little slide area. Pinocchio up here. Oh, the floor is squishy. That's the farting slide. Shrek the farting slide. Whee! That's cool. The little bells up here. The little pose noodles. This is the Kung Fu the theatre, so I've seen the little vlog, but there's like a live show and he interacts with the audience, but that's shut for tonight. They just confirmed that they're only having the roller coaster open for the Orlando Informer event, which is a shame, so I'm going to ask her what time the last showing is for tomorrow, because we might be able to come here and do that first when we get in the park at 5. But it's very cute, this land. I think it's mainly the splash park and the roller coaster. But if you've got kids, then I think it's great because it's got a playground, it's got a splash pad. I reckon it'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, very cute. There are 4 places currently open between 7 and 8 p.m. that we can get food. One of them was Cafe La Bomba, which we've come to for tacos. Ben's got pork tacos. I've actually got just plain with all the condiments and stuff. And we are now at the stage where we can have free sodas and waters, which came quite desperately because, as I said earlier, we forgot the water, which wasn't great. So we're going to eat these, have a little rest out of the sun, and then go on, carry on some rides.
Trouble, trouble, toilet trouble, fire trouble, garden trouble, toilet trouble, something wicked this way goes.
Good morning, guys. Tomorrow's Tara coming at you. I do apologise for not ending the vlog last night. Things got a little bit difficult. Ben's insulin pen broke, basically, while we were out, so he couldn't inject any of that. So that wasn't great. And we were generally tired from jet lag. And Ben is still appears to be coughing up the lungs. I think he's got chest infection. Luckily, we did bring some antibiotics with us, so he's on those now. Hopefully, he starts to feel a bit better soon. But it was just a bit. There was too much going on. It was too chaotic to film. So we're gonna leave the vlog behind for today. I will give you a big overview of the event after. If I think the 2 days is better than the one, what was all available, and tell you a little bit more about it. Probably tomorrow, but we're just gonna have today off vlogging just so we can make the most of today, because yesterday didn't quite go to plan. So we're gonna kind of do the same things we did yesterday, chill by the pool this morning. We did manage to sleep in a bit later. It's 10 o'clock now, so we're gonna do that, maybe grab a quick bite of breakfast, and then head out to the parks again before we have a couple of rest days then. So we will catch you tomorrow, and I'll give you a big lowdown of the Orlando Informer event. Okay, it's been a hot minute since I filmed anything. It's probably been about a day and a half since we last saw you, so I do apologise for that, but we did need a little break from the vlog. After the first night at Orlando Informer didn't quite go to plan, we kind of needed to max out our time there to make sure that we got everything done, which we did. And as I said, I will come back and do a review on that for you, whether or not we thought it was worth it and what we thought of it. Ben's first experience, hit myself on the head with a curtain pole, and what he thought and everything. We will do that. We have spent the day by the pool. We've gone shopping for a little bit. I'll be honest, I'm a Christmas girl, so coming in June, the shops don't hugely excite me as much as they would some other people, because there's nothing all Christmassy and themed, and that's what I love coming to America to grab. So I didn't bother doing a film with me, only because a lot of people have done them recently and it's the same sort of stuff. So we did Target, we did Home Goods, went to the mall at Monelia. We had Cheesecake Factory. Ben had a key lime mango cheesecake. What did you think of that?
Really good, actually. So good, very mango-y.
Exactly, awesome. And I had the lemon meringue pie cheesecake, which I've had many a time before and love. So we will probably pop there before we leave just to grab a to-go original one, just so that we can have that before we leave, because I love them so very much. But we're going to go to Cowfish now and have some dinner, a bit of sushi, maybe a burger for Ben, and then we've got a reservation at Margaritaville just for a cocktail, for a nice little date night. So we're going to go and do that, and I will bring you along and show you what we get up to. So you're going to walk straight out of the lobby, and then it's literally to your right is where we've been getting the buses to the parks. There's always been one waiting for us, but they say between 10 and 15 minutes from 7 a.m. to 1, but there's always been one for us right there, so with any luck we'll get on this one. You get off the buses and it brings you out just by the escalator, and by the security bit. Just straight up these escalators in front, straight through security, which is really nice and simple, actually easier than Disney security. You just put your bag in a tray and walk through the metal detector, just like at an airport, but you don't have to take anything out, like your glasses cases and fans and stuff like you do at Disney, so that's quite nice. You just need to cover up your smartwatch if you're wearing one when you go through, otherwise that will set off the detector. And then just 2 short travelators and you're in City Walk. We've checked in for Cowfish, which is quite literally there, and then you receive a text when your table is ready. So we've just popped into the Universal store to catch some AC, and Ben has just got low blood sugar, so we're just going to chill in here very slowly until we are ready to go in. So We have had a little look in here already, but I like that. That's a good. That's a good mug. That shelf is not. I would love to have twins and make them hang on and thing too. They're actually good sized mugs. I very much like a big mug. Yeah, that would come off though, I reckon. Donut bucket hat. That's cool. Candy floss looks so sad. As my mum would say, you can't have candy floss without having it on a stick. So they have a whole section just for Harry Potter.
Maybe next time we're here.
Now, I want nothing more than this head wig. You all know I love a shoulder plush. And it moves. Its arms moves, its head moves. But I can't justify that price. I really, really can't. And it makes me really sad. We're into trying candles at the moment. Bath & Body Works, we smelt so many.
Frosted pine.
Frosted pies, this should taste. Should smell nice. Piney? Oh, yes.
Quite good.
Oh, I like that. That I will accept. And what's the last one?
Orange nutmeg.
Okay. Carrot cake? Oh dear. That's like pumpkin spice. I love the pine one. I have to say, I do love that pine one. Yeah. There's only 3. I kind of want it.
Oh.
That's really sweet.
Paperweights or something.
Yeah, I assume so. Or Christmas decoration. I love it. We did actually go to the Christmas shop in the entrance of Islands of Adventure, and oh my days, there was a bow there. It was amazing. And if you want to see the picture, I'll pop it on my Instagram. But oh my god, I loved it. So cute. This is the menu. That Cowfish, you guys. Ben's not feeling too good again, so probably not going to go for any of the strange combinations they got going. Maybe just a burger or some sushi or something. But feel free to pause that if you need to have a look. And this is what it looks like inside. It is just 8:05, so about 15 minutes late, but that's absolutely fine. I got the vegetarian rolls, which is avocado, asparagus and cucumber, I believe. I did get some parmesan truffle fries. Wasn't expecting it to come with bacon on top, but there we are. And Ben has got a bento box. We've got sweet potato fries and ginger wasabi, the Philly roll, which is like a salmon one, little slider, some edamame by the looks of things, and some cucumbers. It looks very nice. So we've just finished our dinner, guys, which was absolutely delicious. Just look how pretty City Walk is. We've literally just missed that last bit of sunset to catch on video for you. Just needed to be done about 5 minutes sooner, but oh, it's just stunning. Got just that little bit of sunset over there, all the lights lit up. It's just a gorgeous place to be. Look at this rainbow fountain. It's just beautiful. Love it, really love it. I've just come down from Cowfish, just saw that beautiful sunset. We've actually cancelled our Margaritaville booking. We were going to have drinks because we had a drink to go because of the free refill thing in the States, which is great. But also we have a 12-pack of Corona beer to drink back at the hotel, and it's drinking, and we're going to run out of evenings otherwise. So it didn't really seem like much point to buy another drink to then have another drink. So we're gonna go to Voodoo Donuts instead. I personally don't like donuts, so I don't think I'll be choosing one, but I know Ben does, and I hope they live up to the hype. But it is quite cute. We're just queuing it now because we're not in a rush for anything. Probably going to sit down by the waterfront, maybe finish our drinks, and then head on back to the resort, have a nice chilled evening. Change plan again. Ben had a look at the menu, but nothing was really inspiring him, so we're just going to go for a nice walk, enjoy the lovely night and the pretty lights around City Walk, then we'll go and chill out. So tomorrow we're having a whole day at Volcano Bay, so won't be able to actually film anything, so I do apologise about that. I know I haven't filmed too much this series, but Ben's first time here and we're just trying to soak it up a bit as well. So there'll be plenty of trips, as already promised, a trip a year for the rest of our lives, so there'll be plenty more to come. So we'll probably catch up with you when we go to Disney's Hollywood Studios for the evening. If we do a bit more shopping, I'll take you along with us then, because I did today, but otherwise just going to have a little chill and we'll catch up with you. Hi, hey, and hello guys, good morning. It is unfortunately super far through the holiday and we only have a few days left. We had a lovely chilled day at Volcano Bay yesterday. Ben's first time at a water park. Did you enjoy?
Brilliant.
There
Good place.
go. That was a lot of fun. The wave pool was a bit people soup-ish, but not really any queues on many of the rides. I think we tapped in for maybe 2 10-minute waits and that was it. We had early resort entry, so we did the Krakatoa Aqua Coaster first thing. That was 35 minutes wait and that was really fun, so we enjoyed that early on. Did have a few tapu issues and my Apple Watch didn't charge overnight, so that was really frustrating, but it is what it is. We sorted it and then we carried on, had some flatbread pizzas, and then we came back at about 4 o'clock, 4:30ish. The plan was then to have like a nice nighttime swim, play some cards by the pool, have some food from the resort, but the weather had other ideas and as soon as we got to the pool it closed due to inclement weather, so we sat in the bar instead, which wasn't a bad compromise, and had the loudest thunder that either of us has ever heard.
So loud.
Twice in a row, and then tried to film it and record it for the next time, and then obviously that was it. That wasn't going to show its face again, so that was actually quite exciting to be outside for. Obviously undercover, so safe. Played some card games. Ben taught me how to play canasta. I think he regrets that choice now because I've won twice. But it was a really fun evening. It was nice and chilled, and then we grabbed some food from the quick service inside Pier 8 and went back to the room. So this morning is just a bit of a shopping day. We're just going to mooch around some places. I'm going to pop to the Character Warehouse now and then to Cracker Barrel for some nice brunch, and later on we're going to head to Disney Springs. We've got all our fingers crossed that we'll be able to watch the drone show, but I'm not sure if the weather is going to play ball for us today, but we'll see. We either will or won't, but we've got some nice food booked at Raglan Road, so we will enjoy that either way. We're in the Cube Character Warehouse and this is the rain. Welcome to Florida in the summer. I'm in there for now. Wish that was a little bit softer. So I said to Mum, we have arrived at Cracker Barrel, guys, and in true style I am showing Ben how you play this
Can't get them out.
hop, skip, jumpy game. I just did it and got 2 left. I think Mum's got 1 before. Server asked if we were visiting from the UK and I said, just so you know, we don't serve Weetabix, which I thought was quite funny. I'm praying that they have the cinnamon. Oh dear.
I didn't know that. That's on the edge one.
Oh dear. Oh, didn't go very well. I'll show you what we get when we order, guys, but we just love it in here. So cute. Rustic and charm. Love it. Oh my lord, look at this. French toast, fried apples. This is half of Ben's sampler. He's still waiting on his pancakes, but oh my days. Calories on a plate.
Oh, this is a Tara-sized mug. It's the size of your head.
That I could yes. It's not even heavy either.
You still go through 3 of those a day in tea.
Hey, very good evening, guys. It is a lot of hours later. It's been terrible thunderstorms today. The pool's been closed most of the day, only opened up about an hour ago. We didn't obviously have park tickets to anything else, so we had a nice chill in the hotel room. Played in this escape room that we brought with us, which wasn't the best one actually, and we were debating whether or not to go to Disney Springs. I'm glad we did because the weather's actually gorgeous down here, so fingers crossed we get a drone show. If we do, I will of course show you. We did cancel our dinner reservation though, so we're gonna have Bay's Pizza, which I'm not bad about because I only wanted Raglan Mode for the outdoor entertainment as well. I didn't want to risk getting rained on outside. Nice looking pizzas. Green stripe already prepared, one with pesto and a lovely pepperoni. We did also secure the Gideon's goods. It wasn't actually intentional to get them right now. I was expecting a 3-hour or so queue. She was like, oh no, it's just stand in line for 20 minutes. I was like, okay. But we're going to tuck into these. The weather is off and on. At the moment they've delayed the show, so we'll see if they do it tonight. It'll be a bonus if they do. We've had a nice evening if not. We have made it out to the drone show. We're just waiting for it to start. I did have a look for loads of people's opinions on best place to go, but they seem to have a bit more handle now, and they are directing with blue lightsabers like they do in Magic Kingdom fireworks. So we've got about 10 minutes until the show starts because it's about 9 minutes long. Not looking forward to the leaving part. There's only one exit down there by the hot air balloons, but you know, we'll just walk with the flow. But yeah, we had to come all the way down to Cirque du Soleil basically, and around. They've cancelled the grass area because I believe that was very unsafe on opening day. But I will film it if it will not obstruct anybody else's views. But we're really looking forward to it, so it's the Disney dreams that saw.
Now, unleash your heart. Let your imagination fly and discover just where you'll go as we present Disney Dreams That Soar.
Wait till we get to the big town!
Wings. Thrusters.
To infinity and beyond.
Oh my God. A whole new world full of hope. A new adventure's coming your way. Just imagine where you go with dreams that soar.
I have finally got some Disney ears on. We are off to Hollywood Studios this evening for an after hours event. It means hopefully that we'll have some shorter lines to go on some of the rides. It's Ben's first ever Disney park. He loves Toy Story and he likes Star Wars, so I thought this was a good one to go. I really love Tower of Terror, and also none of the other days matched up with our already thought out plans. So this is the one we're going for. As his taster of Disney. It's just about 6 o'clock now. We can get into the park from 7, so we're going to leave and head on there now. I will take you along on whatever I can. However, it is due to rain and be thundery, so we've got the ponchos ready. It may mean that I can't get the camera out because I don't want to get it wet. So if that is the case, then I'm really sorry, but hopefully we'll be able to get you at least something to see. If not, just a bit of Disney vibes going about the place.
BB-8, at the ready room for reverse. Commander 9 known, please report back to IGS cockpit.
Incoming transmission from Ray. BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Should you be in flight prep? Crews, thank you for joining the calls. The covert resistance team led by to this system. Your outpost on Batu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pokhara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pokhara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready.
I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run. There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Nothing can stop us now! Hi, Goofy!
Well, beautiful day for a picnic. Come on, folks. We're ready for a relaxing ride around the fort.
Don't let it get away!
Step right up, ladies and gentlemen.
One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Oh, excellent! You're all waltzing so beautifully together.
Hey, picnickers! Told you nothing was gonna go wrong.
Future Tara and Ben coming at you now. I did say that we would pop on and talk a little bit about Orlando Informer, but first of all I just want to apologise for not ending the vlog. I realised that halfway through Hollywood Studios I just stopped filming. Something probably went wrong, which is why I stopped, but I can't believe I didn't pick it up going forwards for the rest of the trip. So thank you if you have stuck around this far. Orlando Informer. We really enjoyed the events. Obviously, the first night didn't go to plan because we ended up breaking one of Ben's insulin pens, which was less than ideal. And it did mean that he couldn't really eat anything for the rest of the night, and therefore it was a little bit pointless. I do think for this event you either go for the rides or the food. I think it's very hard to prioritise doing both as they are, you know, unlimited and very accessible. I think for a lot of people that live in Orlando, they go and they enjoy trying all of the different foods that are available for free, whereas for us we prefer to go for the rides because we don't have that sort of thing here. Versus doing 2 on 1 night, I did one night back in November as a taster because I'd never been before, and it was amazing, but I was running around like a headless chicken, whereas I think we paced it quite well.
We did.
Doing 2 nights. We sort of spent most of the time in Harry Potter World on one of the days, and then that meant that we could go and do the other rides on the second day, which I do feel went well. We also managed to see the... Oh, I can't remember what it was called. The water show. It's got a new name. I'll put it up if I can find what it's called. But that was amazing.
That was really good. Yeah, with the drones.
Exactly. Yeah, those drones were phenomenal. Mixed with the fireworks and the water projections, that really was great. And it meant that we could see that just before all the day guests left. I would say that it was value for money. I think it's the best way to see the Universal parks. Ben hasn't actually done it without the tickets, so I don't think you can really comment on doing it during the day.
No, but it seemed pretty good. It wasn't too crowded. There was lots of fun extras. I think there was a DJ and some music and lights and all sorts of other things. It seems like a really good way to experience it.
Absolutely, I would agree. I have done Universal with no sort of fast pass. I've done it with Express Pass, and I've done the Informer event. And to be honest, It doesn't fill me with joy wanting to go when it's not the Orlando Informer event now. It is a very busy evening in terms of what we're doing. There's not really a lot of downtime. So if you'd rather sort of ponder around, then I don't think it would be for you. But alternatively, there are people that just go and take in the sights and the atmosphere. So I think it really depends on what you are going there for. But I think it was an absolute hit. The snacks beforehand, all the pretzels and the mac and cheese, the hot dogs, you enjoyed that sort of, all the
I
food,
quite liked
didn't
that.
you?
Yeah, some variety, but yeah, all the kind of thing that tastes pretty good.
Yes. All of the American food, fabulous. I didn't love that, but I'm a little bit of a fussy eater, so I did really enjoy the pretzel and all the free drinks. There were free mocktails everywhere, which were really good. The year before, they did do a $30 free City Walk voucher instead for before the event. I did enjoy that better, I feel, because I can choose what I'm going to eat with it, as opposed to just going and having the snacks that are already there. But the environment was lovely, there was a band and everything, and that was great. But it's a fantastic event, and it really is put on really well, and I can't wait for us to go and do another one.
Can't wait.
But thank you ever so much for watching the vlog, guys. I appreciate it. It was very bitty. It was a bit wordy because a lot of things went wrong and I had a cumbersome camera, so didn't end up actually vlogging quite that much. I do have a brand new camera now. I'm very excited to vlog our future trips and other bits and bobs that we're going to get up to on the channel. So do stick around, hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Bye, guys.